Hi guys, it's Miles from MTB Time. Hope you guys are okay. Today I'm going to briefly run through the correct way to take a rear wheel in and out of a bicycle, and some of these principles apply for the front wheel also. So the first thing to do is that when you take a wheel in and out, it's always make sure that you're in the hardest gear. It just makes taking the alignment of the chain with the cassette and the spring and everything, it just makes it the easiest way to take it in and out. Make sure that your brakes are released wherever your release is, and I like to, so you can just, if you just undo the quick release, pull the derailleur back like that, pull it out and put it like that. So now that I've done that, and maybe I'm taking the wheel off to fix a tyre or do the cassette, then still I'm going to put the wheel back in just to give you this demonstration. I always personally like to have the bike on the ground for putting front or rear wheels in. I find that it helps the wheel to center in the frame. Always with your wheels, the quick release on the front and the back is always on the left hand side, because most of the time you don't want to have your quick release on the right hand side where your derailleur is, because it's just in the way or it doesn't work, so you have it on the left as well. So making sure that you're in the hardest gear and just pulling the derailleur up, letting the tension off the spring, put it in, go like that, line it up. This bike here is a little bit older and I'm just working on it, so it's a little bit harder to get in, so there's a little bit of maneuvering. And if you focus down here to the chainstays here, the wheel, you need to make sure that the wheel, if I was just to tighten up the quick release here, the wheel would just be off to the side and rubbing on the chainstays. So most modern bikes, you don't need to worry about that too much, but it's good to check it's in the right position. Hold this side of the quick release, and then you can just sort of adjust it either side a little bit. And you want to have the quick release so it's firm. So, okay, you can see the tyre is up against the frame there. So I want to have it in the middle, like that. And that's pulling back side, so I've got to just get it just right. Newer bikes, you don't have to worry about that so much. And then just do it up so it's quite firm. Also, if you come down here, it's always good to make sure that where the rubber piece is here, to make sure continually, I do it every week, put a little bit of WD-40 or lube or even grease in the little quick release part here, because I think it's super important. I've heard of someone, you can really hurt yourself if you're riding your bike and the quick release was to come out, and if it's all seized up in here and not moving properly, you might think by the tension of pushing with your hand, you'll be thinking, okay, yep, it's firm. But then if it was all rusted up a bit and corroded, oh, it's firm, and then you come along and put a bit of lube on there, it will feel about half as loose once you lube it up. So the feeling of what it feels, how you think how firm it is, is not the case sometimes once you've put some lube on there. So I hope you guys have liked that video, and if you do, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions or any thoughts, let us know. Peace out, Brussels sprout.